I'm here with Ticats offensive lineman Brian Simmons. Brian, we were in Regina a couple weeks ago, and I watched you do pull-ups on a pull-up bar. You are a large human being, and that defies physics. Where did you learn to do pull-ups?
In school at Oklahoma, they make all the big guys do pull-ups. Start off with a buddy system, slowly pushing them up, and eventually you just build up the strength of doing them. I could probably maybe do about 30 on a good day.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm tired after that.
Does that the kind of strength you get from that, would that help?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I like to be known as someone to have good body control. I feel like an offensive line position, people just think of big guys, whereas like with the skill guys, they're thinking of having body control. So, I feel like I want to have body control as well. So I think it helps.
You're actually someone who deals with some physical limitations. You have your feet are different sizes. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I was born with a club foot deformity, and what it is basically when you come out the womb, your feet are balled up like fists, and there's two ways to correct it. Either they can give you a cast, and I had it in both feet. So my left foot, they gave me a cast, and it was fine. And the right foot, when they took the cast off of it, it eventually curled back up. So I had to go through some surgeries, and it's kind of took away from my calf area. But I mean, I don't let it slow me down. To be honest with you, I only think about it when someone asks me. It's never on my mind.
Was it a challenge to overcome, especially as a kid?
Not really. I mean, my parents, I did have to learn how to walk again and some stuff like that. But as far as my last surgery when I was about 3 years old, after that, my parents never mentioned it to me. Like I didn't even know anything was wrong until people would ask me about it.
I wanted to ask you about your Twitter handle, which is almost a draft pick. Where'd that come from?
Well, it's just, something to remind me that I know some people look at it like, huh? But it's not a negative thing. It motivates me. And actually, I don't know if you remember Ray Williams when he played here. He actually wore a T-shirt that said that, like, my rookie year. And I was like, and he said it more so motivating him than, as far as a shot. So I've kind of stole it from him.
Is it? Do you have a chip on your shoulder about something like that, or is it a humorous thing, or is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, I do have a chip on my shoulder. I've always felt like I could compete, at that level, and I still do. So, but some of it's humorous as well because I'm very happy to be where I am right now.
Now, you've made the decision to live in Hamilton year-round. Can you talk a little bit about how you decided to do that?
Well, I mean, it came down to two things. One, I really just got tired of living out of a bag. Ever since I left university, I've always been on the move, trying to find football work here and there. So I wanted some stability, and it made things easier for me and my girlfriend that I've been dating for going on 3 years now. So, it's been those two things were what made me make the decision happen.
North Carolina is somewhat warmer than Hamilton in February. How have the winters been?
Well, people tell me that I picked the worst winter to try to, stay in the off season. But I mean, it is cold weather. You just got to find ways to embrace it and deal with it. I haven't gotten to ice fishing or anything like that. I have ridden some ski-doos, which is very fun. I've never experienced anything like that. First winter, I've actually had the snow shovel, so I had to learn how to do that as well. So, it's just a cultural thing. But I'm hoping that this winter will be a little bit better.
Are you thinking about making a life in Canada after you're done playing football?
Yes, I'm strongly considering it. I'm actually, considering going into permanent residency and getting that done. I heard it's, a crazy process, but hopefully it won't be too bad for me.
But you've come to enjoy the playing in Canada and the living in Canada?
Yeah. I love it here. It's opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and I feel. The only thing I don't like about Canada is the taxes. But other than that, there's really not too much I can complain about.
Thanks very much for doing this. I appreciate it.
No problem.